Philip! El Chinos, hello. Is your name Amigo Matoyo? No, it's not. That's a shitty joke. What's for dinner tonight? I had kielbasa. I had kielbasa with, carrots, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and spinach. I am not allowed to eat fast food until I'm done cleaning out my refrigerator. El Cholas, yummy, yummy for my tummy. Well, I had it with some pumpkin buzzball too, so let's not forget that. Why is that funny? I'm a food blogger. You think I'm not gonna drink some pumpkin buzzball? Bill Brochi, overall review for Jack in the Box? Very heavy food. El Bizarro, dude. El Chinolos, I had pumpkin turnover the other day. It was delicious for dessert. Pumpkin buzzballs I don't think contain any pumpkin. They're these jack-o'-lantern looking things that they sell on Halloween. And they're like buzzballs, the shooters, but they're bigger. They were on sale last year, and I try to buy a lot of stuff on sale for my blog, so you know. Mr. Clip, can you be my dad? No. Stevie the Gypsy, you got the Hitler sweet stash. No, I do not. My mustache runs from here to here. Incidentally, it's not a Hitler stash. It is a gas mask stash. People used to shave their faces like that because a longer mustache would interfere with a gas mask, which is exactly why Hitler did it. Lucar said hi. Scott Barron said hi. Lucar said hi. El Kinos, Philip, Tommy the J. England. Peace and happiness to you. Have a great week. I hope it brings you success, whatever form that may be. Scott Byron, hi Richard. Philip Rochi, what's up? Charlie, hi. Throttle Happy, you look like my mom. Funny, she didn't say anything about that when I banged her. Amazing Amanda, hello to the wonderful, handsome, sexy man, the one and only Richard King. Mary Mistrada, hello Richard. Luke R. said hi. Mike, hi Philip, El, Maria, and Amanda. Someone watching, there's a lot of crime and homelessness people in Hawaii, but Trump doesn't send the National Guard there. Okay, well, that's kind of a random thing to bring up, but, okay, you're right. Charlotte, where are you? I am in Los Angeles, California. Maisie Amanda, how is Richard doing? Well, the thumb, scabbed over again, and there's no sign of further infection. Hey, Klunos, what's your favorite dessert of all time? I don't know. Snickers bar, I guess. Russian rocket. Philip Rocci, Amanda, Mary, El Pistafo, Mike, Amazing Amanda, hello, sexy Mike. Mike, did you have a good day? No. I sleep on Mondays. Basically almost all. I I don't take my caffeine on Monday, So I just wind up sleeping almost the entire day. In fact, what's in here is iced coffee trying to wake me up because I got stuff to do. But I've got all kinds of things to do before I go to work. I have to be at work at 10 o'clock today. We're past midnight. Nexus007, are you tired or anything? Do 20 push ups for instant energy. I actually tried that, and I can only do so many push ups, and I keep doing. I would do 20 push ups, and an hour later, I'd need to do them again. Love for Rain, good afternoon from Osaka, Japan. Well, stay safe in Osaka. Joe D, happy birthday. It's not my birthday. Luke R said hi. Amazing Amanda, hello, sexy Philip. Okay, Amanda, I'm gonna actually say Philip's pretty sexy. I mean, he's ripped. I mean, I don't really know what counts sexy for a dude, but I mean, he's ripped. So yeah, you might want to come down to Cali and hit that. Mary Estrada, Mike L, Philip, hello fellas. Willie Chili, hello from Imperial Valley County. Charlotte, are you single? Yes, I am. Why are you asking? Where are you from? Gaming sector, are you a geologist? Why would you ask that? No, I'm not a geologist. I'm a security officer. Luke R. I sub. Thank you, Luke. Amazing Amanda. Richard, I'll be over later. I've been waiting for you all day. Well, I'm getting all ready for you. X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. Willie Chili. Sam Lee go to doctor and ask for instant adrenaline. Can I actually ask my doctor for adrenaline? I mean, an EpiPen is basically adrenaline, but Mary Miss Rada, I would sleep forever if not for the caffeine. Yeah. JM1619, have you ever seen Zabreski Point? No, I have never seen Zabreski. Mike, chug coffee for all night stay with Amanda. Mike, if you're gonna keep up with Amanda, you need something stronger than coffee. Okay, just so you're aware. The coffee's just not going to be good enough. Willie Chili, man, you will do all your housework and tomorrow ask. I'm not sure I know what you mean there. Jordan, hey sir, how are you? How's your day? Maisie Mendel, lol, Mike. El Pistavo, Mike, Mary, Philip. Phil Barocci, Mr. Fabulous is sexy. Oh, Mr. Fabulous is fabulous, yes. Thank you, Philip. El Pistavo, amazing! Willie Chili, man, get that she is hitting you up, playa. Yes, I mean, at work, it's normally dudes. Why am I so sexy to other men? Amazing Amanda, hello, sexy L. VM, hello, Neil. What's up at VM? El Bizdafo, Toby and Kitten update. The kitten is chilling in the garage and Toby is chilling in the living room. He does not like to cuddle, though, Toby. He's always been like, no, don't snuggle me, don't snuggle me, don't snuggle me. Charlotte, I'm from Norway. I just think you're awesome. Yeah, well, I mean, still an odd question. I mean, long distance, you know. Unless you're saying you want to send me something dirty and you don't want to piss off my significant other. But I mean, you know, I'm always down for that, ladies. You want to send me something dirty, but well, depends on how dirty, really. VM, hi Amanda. Willy Chili, fluffy handcuffs. El Pistafo, VM. Luke R. IO, VM. El Liquid Diet, Richard. What is the most messed up situation you have ever had to deal with at work? The other guards weren't going on patrol, and someone was sexually assaulted. That's the most messed up thing that ever happened to me at work. You know, I had an injury to my leg, so I wasn't going on patrol myself. They were supposed to be patrolling the area. They weren't. And, happened right under their damn noses. I've seen some messed up things. I mean, the victim wound up being about as okay as victims can be, but she already had problems. So, I mean. That's the thing about predators. They come after the weak. Willy Chili, yes you can. Yes I can what? Miss Amanda, oh yeah, handcuffs they must. Oh no, I don't like using the handcuffs. We get them dirty. Willy Chili, either that or meth. Fluffy handcuffs or meth? Okay, well that's not a hard choice. Tanya, lo, my gosh, I lose my weight. Well, fed of proof of life, pig, fecthy. Filbrochi, Mr. Griffin, that's not a growth. That's your penis. Ow. And the, testicles. Ow. Jan Flosky, have you ever smoked weed? No, I have not. I've smelled a lot of people smoking weed. I mean, dudes used to come back to the homeless shelter, damn well smelled like they'd rolled in it. Jan Flosky, have you ever read that one? Okay. Amazing Menda, hit that like button, everyone. El Pizavo, Mr. Penis, that's your Griffin. Yeah, Amanda Neal asked you to kiss his. Right. Willy Chili, I suffer from sleep all day, awake up, tired with the pills. Meh. Bill Brochi, El Pizafo, Willy Chili, hi Amanda. Amazing Amanda, but I love ass. Yes, but you love other things. Philip Rochi, VM, JM 1619. I think the ask, are you a geologist because your screen has a map on it? That's not a map, that's a parking lot. It's literally a picture of a parking lot I took on my cell phone. I'm something of a amateur photographer. King Jess, God bless you. VM, hey Philip. Willy Chili for the ladies, fluffy handcuffs. Amazing Amanda, I'll give you something dirty, Richard. Well, yes, you've given me many dirty things, Amanda. Phil Perochi, Ice Station Zebra, P.O. Box. Mary Estrada, 381. Jadubi, 27, long time no see. Yeah, well, I've been here. Augustine Espindola. Brazers. Thomas Everett. Arthur Morgaine. Obama Gaming. I bet them rolls is Salt Twin. I bet them rolls is Salty Twin. And Bizarro, a guard was sexually assaulted? No, a resident was sexually assaulted. Although yes, guards have been sexually assaulted, but it was not as severe, a severe situation. But I mean, you got to understand, El. Like I was working at this place, and we had one guard who would do nothing but read comic books, and It's like that was his thing. He's like, look, you put me somewhere where I can read comic books because that's all I'm going to do. And no matter how much you pushed him, he would do nothing but read comic books. And the company was like, no, we need a body, so he stays. So he was out there reading comic books when this happened. And he didn't feel there was anything wrong with him sitting there reading comic books. He's like, what was I going to do about it? I mean, if I could have gotten my hands on that dude, I'd have tied him in a knot. Augustine Espindola, Obama, JFK. Is it pink and do it stink? No, Amanda keeps herself clean. Haywen Hamed, Peter Griffin. Augustine Espindola, no hay pen. Alrighty, pens. Chili Willy weed brownies. Never had them. Tanya, I lost weight. Cool. Again, Tanya, I don't know what you look like. There was this woman at my old man's work. She was Samoan. And she comes up to my dad and she says, "Do you notice anything?" And he goes, "No, what?" She goes, "I lost 200 pounds." She weighed 300 pounds when she asked this question. So, yeah. Maywin Hamid, what do you do for work, Richard? I'm a security officer. BM, Lowell. Mario Leal, what up, Richard? How you been, brother? Been hanging in there, man. I mean, I've really been fighting to get this refrigerator cleared out. The problem being is I'm a food blogger, okay? So I don't just eat food, I eat food professionally. So it's like, I sat there and go, all right, I need to use up the kielbasa. What do I have with the kielbasa that makes a balanced meal? Because I have to show my food is balanced. I have to get that weight going in the right direction. I have to live healthy. That's part of my blog brand. I can't just have like, okay, I'm going to review these cookies. Here's a picture of the cookies. No. No, this is what a balanced meal involving cookies looks like. So it's a lot harder than you think. I mean, one thing, when I'm done with this, I'm going to be doing my meal prep. And that involves soup. So I'm going to be making either ham or kielbasa soup because I've got 2 things of ham and 2 things of kielbasa left. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to be cutting up all the vegetables that are going bad and throwing them into the soup. And then it's like, what do you do? Mazamenda, what you want me to wear tonight, Richard? Want the pink or purple nightie or want to role play again? I'll get the sexy costumes out again. Amanda, one of those things, I prefer the emerald green lingerie you have. That's what I want, I just can't get enough of that. You walk out in them things, and it's almost a shame I got to take them off you. Of course, then I guess we'll wear them out if you wear them too much. Haywind Hamid, what do you do for work, Richard? I am a security officer. Wolf just went to go kick Toby's ass. BM Lowell, Mario Leal, what's up, Richard? How you been, brother? I feel like I read that. Willy Chili, hit me up, Amanda. She's not going to have much time for you after she's done with me. Obama Gaming, nah, why up? Why you skipping me, bro? Your comments are probably not coming through. Amanda, Mike, he actually wears me out. Wiley, what up? What's happening? The author Stoik. Woohoo! What up, guys? Hey, dude, are you actually like a writer or something? Because, I mean, like, I do review books on Random Street Theater. Not a lot, but I do it. Maze Amanda, and I do teach sex with food on YouTube. See, what are we a match? What's Chad? The author Stoic. I can never pronounce that word. Stoic. Or Stoic. Is it Stoic or Stoic? I mean, I know what it means. I just don't know how to pronounce it. Ooh, kilbasa with like rice and some veggies. No, see, the pumpkin buzzball, the alcohol was the starch for that meal. Okay? So the kielbasa had to be it's kielbasa and vegetables, no rice. All right? That had to be a balanced meal, and you consider the beverage to be part of the nutrition for the meal. So it's like I can't just have a soda. I have to have a soda with like a salad. And then the salad can't have croutons or pasta or anything like that. It has to be just vegetables and protein because um, otherwise it's not balanced. So it's one of those things that I have a professional relationship with food. VM, hey author, it is definitely author. It's not Arthur. Ladies Amanda, okay, green it is, baby cakes. Little Broachy, all the leaves are. I'm gonna have to go check on my cats in a minute. And the sky is gray. GM 1619. I heard ruckus. Yeah, Wolf loves to kick ass. Wolf and Eva both. They will just go out there and start hammering the other cats. Little Broachy, Amazing Amanda, I heard cat. Yep. Dr. Phil is in the house. What do you like best about your job? Um, Look, out of all the jobs I've ever had, I like working with the homeless the most because I believe that has purpose. All right? I mean, I believe in having purpose. My current job, like, yeah, okay, I'm doing something important, but I'm not like changing lives. And like, yeah, part of me is like, oh, I would love it if like I just worked in an empty building and no one ever showed up and bothered me to write about. But JM 1619, many man, my question got skipped both times. I guess Richard don't like a nice woman sitting on his face. Totally missed out. Um, JM, I don't know what you people look like, so Mary Mistrada, anyone have a plan? What do you mean, Mary? Sean Calhoun, how's your cats? Well, they're fighting in the background. And Rags, is not doing well. Her hair's coming out, but I mean, I can't get a hold of her to see what's wrong. Yeah, Mary is a married woman, you floozy Amanda. Hey, it's married, not buried. Goldo, you live in California? Los Angeles, yeah. Amazing Amanda, hit the like button. He will get hotter, trust me. JM 1619, Mary, what you mean air tip lol? The author stoic. Lol, yeah. Author stoic. Stoic. Okay, stoic. I mean, I remember I used to work with a co-author. We never like made any money, but I used to work with a co-author who was had to have been the worst author in the world. Like he wanted to write movies, basically about him going to the snack bar with his friends. That's what he wanted. He wanted to show him eating. Like that's what he wanted to do. And like he would write these terrible like Mary Sue movies, and it's like, geez, what is wrong with you, dude? And he just couldn't understand why I didn't want to work with him anymore. But he had a character. He said, I wanted him to be stoic, and it's like, yeah, but you didn't write anything for him. He's boring. Stoic characters are old. You know, you need to have something new. Demon Carroll, fart in your hand and eat it like a sandwich. Well, aren't you a charmer? Amanda VM, I don't believe in marriage. Willie Chili, Jenny Crank, Mary Mistrada, Plane Ride JM, Red Knight 782. Hi. Dr. Phil is in the house. What car do you drive? Okay, why are you asking what car do I drive? Willie Chili, he's a Chip and Dale's dancer for the ladies. Amazing Menda, hello Red. JM 1619. Ah, so sad the kitty needs some help with the furs. Yeah, Rags. I mean, Ragsy has always been sickly. She's a beautiful, beautiful cat, but she had a really bad infection when she was young, and like it would close her eyes, so I'd have to grab her and clear her eyes, and she just doesn't like being held. She's a very nervous animal. So, like when she's in certain places, I can stroke her nose, but if I try to pick her up, she'll scratch. Fragmently obtuse. Howdy, what's going on, everyone? Not much. Oh, Sean Calhoun. Range might be stressed out and losing her hair. Yeah, I don't know. You know, she's very solitary. Chili Willy, cookies, crisp cereal. What about cookie crisp cereal? Galdo, do you like it or are you just used to it? Have you always? I've lived in LA my entire life. Chili Willy, clam chowder. Chowder. There's a D in it. The author Stoic. I have a novel, ad series, and a few screenplays I'm working on. Okay. The author Stoic. Again, if you have something on Amazon, I will add it to my wish list. All right? I can't promise you I will buy it, but I will add it to my wish list. I will give people the opportunity to buy it, and I will read it and review it if somebody buys it for me. Amazing Amanda, I want mint ice cream. Oh, the things you do with mint ice cream, Amanda. You really have to scrub up afterwards. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun, but it's also a mess. Willy Chili, yo, Richard, tap that. The author Stoic, a series. Mike, Amanda, you got Richard so excited he's skipping half the comments. No, that's just YouTube. Lol, of ways to use mint ice cream. Yes, lots of ways. I mean, it's like sometimes you can be the bowl. Goldo, by screenplays you mean movies. Yes, I mean movies. In college I was studying writing, and it's like basically what it came down to is the college was like, you're gonna write what we tell you to. And that was illegal, but I turned around and said, if I write what you tell me to, I'm going to fail. You've already promised me I'm going to fail, so I'm not going to do that. So that's when I left theater arts, and I did take a screenwriting class in college. And while I was taking a screenwriting class in college, I knew someone who said he had a Hollywood producer he was working with. So we were writing a film. It was called Schrodinger's Alice that he wanted to send to this producer. But every time I would write something coherent, I mean, it's like he wanted the main character to be this perfect woman. And he wrote a lot of things that made sense to him, but not to the rest of us. And it's like he didn't want any dramatic tension. Dramatic tension for some reason bothered him. So it's, just what he wrote was this terrible, boring mess. And it was like, there were 50 things wrong with that film, and he could have kept three of them and we could have still been published. But he was not very reasonable and he wouldn't listen. JM 6019. That idea sounds very unpleasant. Okay, guys, again, I'm reading things out of context. You need to speak in paragraphs. You need to say the idea of like using Amanda as an ice cream bowl. I mean, yeah, okay, if you just put the ice cream down there, it's not going to be that pleasant. You got to like um I mean, you could use a tortilla, but I mean then you don't want to eat the tortilla afterwards. Like you put some cookies or like something like that to manage the cold. Yeah, it can work out. It's not impossible to use a woman as an ice cream bowl and like make the ice cream not painful for the woman. But I mean, of course some chicks are into that. It's just one of those things. There are groups of people like what they do is they get a naked woman and they cover her with fruit normally, and then like they go in there and they just eat the fruit off of her, and then that's their thing. And I'm like, I don't personally get it, but okay. Lee Kniffs, what up, bro? You all good today? Hey, Amanda, Mike, I'm good at that. JM 1619, the fart sandwich. Ew. Well, that sounds like a bad idea. Yeah. Willy Chili, Fur Burgers. Nota Clanker. Hi, I'm a clanker. What is your name? My name is Richard. Or not a clanker. VM. We call Amanda Handy Mandy and the street. She gets good business. Mary can pull up to her. Oh. Phil Perochi. Brains. I am getting really behind in this chat. Luis Amanda, you wish VM. VM. A guy can dream, Amanda. Laura Lowndes said hi. Dr. Phil's in the house. Do you carry a gun at your job? No, I'm armed certified, but I don't carry a gun. Mike, only Richard get Amanda. Willie Chili, Amanda Handy Punani testes like candy. SpongeBob loves Sandy. Okay, Amazing Amanda, I have my own ranch and I land in a big house. I own my own business doing construction. If you've seen my lives, you would know. Frank Hula, you are beautiful when your hair is freshly washed like that. My hair is not freshly washed. I haven't showered today or yesterday. I haven't left the house. Laura Land, yo, sup, Richard? You have good day. No. Amanda Lily, two Amandas in chat. Yo, bro, what's up? The other Amanda looks like a dude. Let me go to channel. That's not it. Well, it's Frankenstein and Mrs. Frankenstein, so I guess. Oh, dombie doobie doo. I'm in love with oh, dombie doobie doo. Sean Calhoun, Captain Crunch, Frank Hula, your Amazing Menda, Richard, seen my house. I've seen many things of yours. Chili Willy, hey, sharing is caring. Miriam Estrada, throat bang. Amazing Menda, hello Frank, Willy Chili, Captain Crunch, munch. Dr. Phil's in the house. Do you have any emergency fund? Yeah, I have an emergency fund. I'm not living paycheck to paycheck, dude. I mean, I can handle like, I mean, I could drop a note on a new car if I had to. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But GM 6019. Anyone have live in Oklahoma. I have a friend in Oklahoma. The author Stoic. When I get my first work published, I'll send you a copy. Lol. All right, bro. I mean, you can always hit me up for my opinion. All right, just my email address is Richard Leland Neal, and what it would be is, you send me a chapter of your book, I send you a chapter of one of mine, and we give each other an opinion. I do recommend chapter by chapter, though. Chili Willy, Southern California, Imperial Valley County. Amanda Lilly, sorry about that. That was my brother. He sucks. Ew. Sean Calhoun, Captain Crunch, is like Kessel from the 60s. Jim 1619, the author Stoic. What you writing about? Have you found your subject of passion? Amanda is laughing. Frank Hola, hello. Amanda, I've asked you to stop flirting with me in public. Pat Saint, do you drink alcohol? Yes. Again, this right here is a nice coffee with pumpkin buzzball in it. Pumpkin Buzzball, by the way, is a woman-owned company. Phil Birchie, if you had to eat from a fast food chain's menu for the rest of your life, what chain would it be? It would probably be either Taco Bell or Del Taco because they have a very diverse menu and you can still get salads. If not them, probably an Asian restaurant because, like Panda Express, they have more vegetables. I mean, I once did a fast for a blood lab, and like after that, obviously I'd been fasting, so I was hungry, and I went to McDonald's. And one meal at McDonald's with an empty gut gives you McGas and McGurgles. So, Mizmenda, Lemo, Frank. Frank's only saying that because, he couldn't handle you, Amanda. Willie Chili, put 3 flowers solid in your hair. You look pimped out like a Mexican gangsta. The author Stoic, English literature is the field to study. Eh. Mazamenda, Philip, it would be Richard's Take and Bake. Mazamenda, or Shake and Bake. Yeah, I think we have a Shake and Bake out here. Chili Willy, baby, you heard of Battle for Los Angeles, 1942. Okay, yes, the Battle for Los Angeles was an occasion under which American radar detected something in the skies and we began firing at it, but we didn't hit anything. And, do understand that after this happened, we actually saw a group of nuclear missiles coming from Russia over the Arctic. I think this was in the 60s or 50s. And America was like right about to press the button. We were right about to fire on Russia. And then it was determined that the radar signal was coming from a flock of birds. So, exactly what we saw in the sky that night, we don't know. Dr. Phil is in the house. What's your pet peeve? I have many. Marvin Kelly, I like it better when he would just read our text. JM1619, just one individual, although it always me to write about some other people because she was super interesting and cool. Willie Chili, 2 girls, 1 cup. I've never seen that. Hey, Amanda, Richard, I love you. You do many things to me, Amanda. Loving is one way of putting it. Ryan Rangel, can you shout out Leon or I'm leaving? Who's Leon? VM, what was the plot of Schrodinger's Alice? The plot of Schrodinger's Alice was that there was a company that did rendering with head locking, which was when you took somebody's brain and used it to render movies. Okay, and they were bidding for a military contract to make attack drones, and they needed to use human brains for the attack drones. So Alice, who was the niece of the company's founder, was recruited by the company to do this headlocking, and they had some kind of experiment that would put her in a coma, but would use her brain power to run the drones. It was very convoluted. It was a really crappy plot, but anyway. Amazing Amanda, Willie, that was nasty, lol. Oh, Amanda, trust me, you could get much nastier. Nicholas, I have an idea for a game show. Sean Calhoun, Phil Spector was the drug dealer in the movie Easy Rider, 1969. Amazing Amanda, I actually saw that. I can't believe I did. Easy Rider? BM, I don't know if I got that right. Galdo, I just realized I wasn't subbed even though I've spent multiple sleepless nights on here. Sniff, just popped in. What the hell is the topic, Lamo? There's no topic. We go where the chat takes us. Willie Chili, Amanda, Pudding, Pie, kissed the boys and made them cry. She've made many a grown man cry. I can tell you that much. Amazing Amanda, Sniff, you don't want to know. Lemo. JM 1619. The idea of fart sandwich is very unpleasant, but the ice cream sounds very lovely. Oh, where did it go? See, this is the problem, is that the chat just jumps, and now I've lost everyone. Okay, so yes, ice cream sounds very lovely with the woman. You know, again, JM, you have to understand that incorporating food into the bedroom can be very satisfying, but it can also be very, very dirty. So, you know, it's the kind of thing you want to make sure that you shower thoroughly afterwards, and you might want to have like rubber sheets and things like that. Amazing Minda, Willie, I'd make you cry. Oh, she'll make people cry. Willie Chili, like onion. Oh no, she'll make you cry like you just saw your best friend die. That Amanda will make you cry. Willie Chili, Dory, Willie Chili, I got the front. Richard gets the back. Sniff, favorite type of nut besides mine, of course. Your mom. Huge unit. What's the weirdest thing you ever done with one of your friends? I once had one of my friends promise me to be his second in a duel with the devil. And he wasn't talking about my sister. VM Lowell, Pat Saint, I love you. Do you love me back? Willie Chili smells like candy. Amazing Amanda, we all love you, Pat. Ryan Rangel, R.I.P. Huge unit, what's the weirdest thing you ever done with another guy? Pretty much the deal with the devil, or duel with the devil thing. Amazing Amanda, sing baby sing. Willie Chili, Richard gets the back door. I'll cover the front. Stone Papa Smurf, you! Ryan Rangel, shout out to Leon or I'm out. VM, hey Smurf. Amazing Amanda, Philip, he's singing again. Willie Chili, he's a cartel boss undercover. Amazing Amanda, lol. Willie Chili, El Gurosino, cartel boss. JM 1619, Sean Calhoun, 1969 was awful worst year ever. Amazing Amanda, weird Philip go. Philip Rochi, Dr. Phil's in the house. What your favorite food? Pizza. Don't get to eat it much, though. Ryan Rangel. We're here to meet a 12-year-old boy. Okay, you're getting a timeout. We do not joke about that sort of thing. Okay, and one thing, the moderators, child abuse is not funny. Just so you're aware. That's one thing I really draw the line at. Willie Chili, I'm a drunk Scotch on the rocks. Amazing Mendo, Russia, Richard Sausage, my favorite. It's like, you're the reason they made double doors. I'm also the reason your mama giggles when she sees kielbasa. Galdo, gonna make a grilled cheese filigurti. Willie Chili, hamburger stand in numero uno. VM, Richard loves his tacos. Yes, I do. Gildo, diet went out the window. Mazamenda, I love meat. Stone Papa Smurf, buzzballs have liquid codeine in it. Really? VM, what's your favorite item in Panda? You look like an orange chicken. I have not had Panda in years now. So, I mean, look, there's a place by my house called Little Beijing. I used to go there all the time. Haven't been there this year, but I mean, I used to go there all the time. Amazing Menda, that sounds wrong. Dr. Phil's in the house. You don't look like a salad type of guy. I'm aware of that. Okay, again, dude, I'm changing my diet. And I can only have so much fiber. If you push too much fiber too fast, you wind up crapping your pants. So, I'm increasing my fiber level as slowly as I can, as fast as I can safely. VM, amazing. Amanda is a meal and a potato kind of girl. Meat and potato kind of girl. Well, she's definitely a meat kind of girl. Amazing Amanda, VM, dang right. Willie Chili, hello, yo, try it. Stone Papa Smurf, is Trump alive? Do you know something I don't? Chili Lily, right on. Philip Rochi, Richard, do you like Cajun food? I don't eat it very often, but I do enjoy. I enjoy a very diverse diet. It's Amanda, depends on what you call live. John, how tall are you? I'm 5'9", wearing shoes. It's Amanda, hi. Hey, my Philip is here. Amazing Amanda is 5'2". Laura Loud, Trump, Trump, Trump. Amazing Amanda, 137 pounds. Philip Rochi, bite-sized. Indeed. Amazing Amanda, lol, Philip, yep. Sol Rogan, you're a cool guy. Thanks. Dominator, what you call a lesbian on fire? LGBTQ. Cool. Laura Loud, she lying. Dr. Phil's in the house. Explain in your own words, what is love? I actually have a video that answers that question, Dr. Phil. And I believe it is currently members only, but it will eventually come to everyone. So just stay subscribed and you'll get the answer to that question. Pat Saint, are you a top or bottom? Well, I mean, when I'm with your mom, I'm a bottom because she likes to be on top. Ladies Amanda, whoa, Lion, some here seen my live, duh. Laura Land, Amanda, be a big back. Sol Rogan, Obama, drone strike. Leezy, what you been eating? What do you eat? Slop? Your mom. Ladies Amanda, whoa, get jealous and it's funny. VM, should be Schrodinger's Amanda, considering how many heads she locked with her. Mary Miss Rhoda, some men have serious jealousy issues too. Ladies Amanda, lol VM. Stone Papa Smurf was just at my buddy's house watching the game. He got in a fight with the neighbors who was over because he pocketed his wife's panties from the laundry room. Almost a major fight. Okay, dude. Like, for one, I don't have a problem. Like, if somebody wanted to buy my used underwear, I'd sauce it up for them, to be flat out honest with you. But if somebody wanted to steal my underwear, that's a different story. So yeah, I totally get it, particularly because it's his wife, you know. Leezy, Easy Rider, your mom's nickname. Your mom's nickname is Easy Rider, Leezy? Well, Onintha Chamber, I bet you're an EBT. Or on EBT. No, not on EBT. I have a job. And believe it or not, I kept getting calls from county hospital, and they did check if I was eligible for Medi-Cal or Medicare, whatever, and they found out no, I'm not. Slow Rogan, no country for old men. Taxi Driver, American History X, Goldo, don't ever watch it. I've already watched it. Amazing Minda, Richard, I'm gonna go shower and get ready for you and the bed, so hurry up with your live. And I got the green like you asked. Ugh. Oh, yes, baby. Stone Bubba Smurf, want to Nine Inch Nails concert Friday. It kicked ass. Terrible lies. Terrible lies. Yeah, I mean, one of the most influential songs I've ever heard is Johnny Cash covering Nine Inch Nails. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel a focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. Sean Calhoun, Klondike bars make square cool, 1922. Amanda, thank you, VM. VM, no problem, Amanda. Slow Rogan. At the end of America History X, Edward Snowden was supposed to look in the mirror and it would pan to his chest tattoo. Don't read my picture, said hi. Yukavan, it's dueling with the devil a euphemism for touching male? No. No. He literally called me in the middle of the night and said that if he got into a fight with the devil, would I have his back? Dude was a priest, a Mormon priest. Ladies and men, think eco-vans like guys. Bill Brochi, sorry I was heating up some grub. Woody Chindi, block him. Block who? Laura Land, Amanda, be 5'10", 3. Laura, don't be jealous. Because Amanda goes down better than you. VM, I didn't catch that one. Ecovan, amazing Amanda, only if they wear makeup. Sean Calhoun, who said 1969 was a bad year? Amazing Amanda, Ecovan, I like they. Galdo, well, I'll see y'all later. Chili Willy, hippie lettuce. Amazing Amanda, Twink, stop spamming. Slow Rogan, can't take the heat and all does is read chat. Message, what do you expect, Fay boy? Okay, dude, I think I deal with some of the bit shit on here pretty well, actually. Don't read my picture. Hi again, said hi. Amazing Menda, hi. Don't read my picture. Nice to meet you. You've been here before, don't read my picture. Amazing Menda, good night, Geldo. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Goodbye. Slower everyone. Don't even give diet advice. You know, dude, I once gave diet advice that literally changed somebody's life. And more than 15 years later, he still talks to me and tells me how great that advice was. So, you know, I know you're choking on it, but I mean, doesn't mean I have to. Don't read my picture. Have a good day. Amazing Amanda, I don't do diets. Well, but you eat some things, don't you? Chili Willy, Trump loves Putin, poor vida. You know, Trump is weird with the bromances. I will say that much. You know, not saying Trump is doing anything, but I mean, it's just his bromances are strange. You just have to admit that. Oh. Amazing Menda, you have a good day too. Ikovan, raw meat is better than salads. Chili Willy, how much does Amenda weigh? 137 pounds, Willie. Invisible bang nurses, Chili Willy, what's grosser than gross? When you throw your underwear at the wall and it sticks. Amazing Menda, I'll be his nurse to gross. Okay, this just be clear here. No brown. Amazing Menda, or I am one jar. One man, one jar. Willy Chili eating thmuff. Amazing Menda, John, I rode Richard's bike yesterday. Yes, without the feet on. Amazing Menda, high volts. Ikovan, it's good to be young at heart. Volts, hey Amanda, new Richards since January. Yeah, Volts, where you been lately? Meeting Jim, whatever happened to jock straps? They're still around, dude. MVM Cali, did you ask him for any advice? Volts, Doe, I am OG. Ikovan, Laura, Lown, this is the wonderful news. Son Kohan, what does Amanda do? She's a farmer. Amazing Amanda, thank you, VM, MP Amanda. Son, I want my own construction. I own my own construction business. Yeah, man. How far do you go for construction, though? I mean, they don't come down here, do they? Sean Calhoun, that's good. Where do you do business? Ecovan, the jockstrap are all stuck to the wall. Mezamenda, I work in Washington State and Idaho and Oregon. Idaho. Sean Calhoun, I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh. Ecovan, I'm in the destruction business myself. All right, guys. So one thing, always that weird question for me. Wish list. Okay. Everyone is aware I have an Amazon wish list, and some people buy things from them. I'm just letting you guys know that it happens to be the birthday of this month. It happens to be the birthday of the author of The Last Republic. So he is actually asking for people to send non-lethal support to Ukraine. His name is Ryan Macbeth. He's an intelligence analyst, and he has friends in Ukraine. I do have Ukrainian blood. It's very distant, but it is there. So, just if anybody is planning to shop my wish list, yes, I'm saying that the theme for this month is kitty litter because I'm going to be changing out all the cat boxes because I finally was able to clear enough room to get to them. But I will be buying this book, The Last Republic, to review sometime this month. Probably soon. So I will also be buying more Zip Fizz because I need that. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. I mean, look, something I should mention about my Amazon wish list is normally there are things that I want, but I either can't afford or should not buy for whatever reason. You know, and a lot of the stuff in there is like stuff that would be helpful to me. I buy my cat litter from Costco. I need a lot of it. I do buy my cat food from Amazon, but I mean, I buy my cat litter from Costco. So, if you guys happen to be, like, hey, I have, you know, cat litter is the theme of the month, but I'm definitely going for that Ryan Macbeth book because it's his birthday. He's doing a wonderful thing for the world and for my people, and I want to repay him for that. And he has said, he doesn't want money. He's turning 50 this month. He doesn't want money. He wants us to support the people of Ukraine, which is a wonderful thing. So that's where I am. All right. So back to the chat. I know I'm skipping a few. Phil Barocci, good night, Mike. VM, Cody, no one said following. I said he had a community with several mods and a consistent stream of fans coming overnight and consistent energy. Ecovan, sure, Amanda likes it when she makes a man jealous. VM, I improve your reading comprehension before you start hating kiddo. John, when was the last time you rode a bike? Oh, it's been a long time. I gave my bike to a friend, actually. Problem with me and bikes is I would need one specially built because of my weight. Stone Papa Smurf, there's nothing left for me to hide. Lost my ignorance, security, and pride. I am all alone in this fucking world you must despise. I don't know that one, Papa Smurf. Nine Inch Nails, Terrible Eyes. Oh, yeah, okay. He's been to Ikovan, I don't do jealous. If you are a man just jealous, he's still a child. Laura Vega, John, 316, for God so loved the world. Volts, hi. Amazing Menda, John, I rode Richard bike yesterday. Hello, Volts. Ikovan, I got to be a young at heart. Okay, I'm reading things again. Let me skip a bit. Amazing Amanda, thank you, VM. VM, Napa Amanda. Amazing Amanda, Sean, I owe my own. Still reading stuff I've already read. Philip Rochi, Clover update. Nothing lately. Aaron Smith, Chris Farley, Volts. Who hates Trump? Half of America, at least? Ecovan, not me, Volts. Volts, damn, Ecovan. Look, guys, I mean, the irony here is that before Trump, I was a hardcore Democrat for most of my life, in fact. But, I mean, it's not anything Trump did, but I hate Democrats now. I'm still more Democrat, I'm still more left-wing than I am right-wing, but, I mean, it's just the extremists on in the D there, they're really dumb. And I mean, it's like Bernie Sanders. I agree with we should have universal health care. We should. But he also sides with terrorists, which, people can't have health care when they're dead, dumbass. And you're siding with people who would kill you and kill your family. So, yeah, I mean, I give no quarter to people that kill their own children to blame others. Volts, he can barely stand up. What, Trump? Yeah, he's kind of got a weird posture. Dan Ronald, how would you get off Gilligan's Island first? Cheers. Are phasing. Ha ha ha. Ecovan, Biden tripped on a stage and insulting Europeans was hilarious. To be honest with you guys, if I were on Gilligan's Island, I would probably use smoke signals. What you do is you build a fire, and then it smokes, and then you use something, like a palm frond or something, to interrupt the smoke signals. And if you do that long enough, they'll come find you. Aaron Smith, can you see your toes? Yes, I can. Let others find this. We have had some golden showers by Bukaka, Japan today. Volts, that was pretty funny. What was pretty funny? Egovan, why wasn't it invited? Let others find this. Mary Mistrada, good night, everyone. Take care. Ecovan, bye, Mary, my sweet. Amazing Menda, good night, Mary. Hope to see you. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? You travel the world and the seven seas. Your Huckleberry. Hello, hello. Ecovan. Richard, do you play video games? No. Tristan Smith. Love you, Richard. Keep up the good work. Hey, Tristan. I mean, best of. I know you're working your ass off right now. That's why I haven't seen you. And I mean, you're a good dude. I still haven't drank that bourbon though. For those of you that don't know, Tristan here, he works for Amazon, and he literally tracked down my address so he could send me bourbon samples. And I'm not a big bourbon drinker. Well, not a big drinker at all, but Amazing Amanda, awesome job, Tristan. Yes, he's a good dude. Strong supporter. Sean Calhoun, if you are deserted on an island, the Lolita Express might pick you up. Ecovan, how can you survive without video games? Okay. Tristan Smith, why? Phil Brochi, Tristan T. Ecovan, what bourbons? Might have to look at the labels, you know. But I mean, you know, like I think I want to chill them properly first. Incidentally, guys, for those of you who have been watching, Ryan Macbeth is a big fan of whiskey, particularly bourbon. But I once saw he did a mail call video. We did fan mail, and he opened up a bottle of bourbon that was warm, and he drank it straight. Which, I mean, that's just not how you drink bourbon, you know. Ecovan, Richard, are you aware of the Idoob's drama? No. Amazing Benda, good night, Richard. I'll see you in bed. Yes, you will. Well, I mean, I don't know if "the" is the right word. Tristan Smith, I sent Stag and Ithahol. Lol, do not drink it. Could cold, my guy. It tastes flavor out of the bourbon. Really? I thought you chilled bourbon. Ecovan, the chat will be colder in Amanda's absence. Yes. Ms. Amanda, good night to my sexy mods. Ecovan is crying. Sal PDR, you look exhausted today, sir. Yes, I haven't had my caffeine. And you can see my body is still healing. When I have marks on my face, which is common, I do try to take less caffeine to let them heal. Because caffeine can prevent healing. Well, Brochi, what will you do after the live stream? I have more Battle with Beelzebub videos to make. Mizbenda, oh, Ecovan. Ecovan, bourbon is served with bitters and sugar and ice, of course. You know, I've never been into bourbon culture. And that's one thing, you know, it's like I would like to have like a year of bourbon where I get together and I buy like 12 bourbons or whatever have you. But do understand this much is that my friends and I are not close. Like I have a friend, he lives close enough so that I could go to his house and I've been meaning to hang out with him forever. And he's just not together enough. You know. And even Philip, you know, it's like we've talked about, well, we'll go hang out, and then like he just doesn't feel up to it when it happens. So you know, amazing Menda, thank you, Sean. You are amazing too, Sean Calhoun. Sweet dreams, Larry Cottonhang. Do you have COVID? I had COVID. F ya moms. You are what I picture when I think of the owner of Bitcoin. Well, I picked up the dictionary and there was a picture of you under a little bitch. Ecovan, my personality, I just slam a bottle of Jack In a night, forget the pain. My one note yours. Hello, random live stream. Hi from New Zealand. Larry Cottenham, do you have COVID? The Struggler, I wish you healing Ecovan. Jenna Urkawi, my nail came off. That's not good. Ecovan, The Struggler. Hey, right back at you, baby. Cell PDRs, laughing. Tristan Smith, Richard, when am I coming to meet you, dude? Well, definitely not when you're working two jobs and going to school full time. The Struggler, my mom is gonna be gone because of the bottle. I wish you the best of health, man, for real. Librochi, me and Rich are gonna hit up the strip clubs. Ico Van, I'll quit before I hit 30, I'm sure. Amazing Menda, Philip, I wanna come too. Tristan Smith, yo, I forgot to tell you my motor blew up? Oh dear. That's not good. Amazing, I was a stripper at State Line Showgirls in Spokane, Washington. Look me up. So Amanda, why is it you've never sent me dirty pics? Tristan Smith, my 2020 GMC Terrain needs a new motor with a 113,000 miles. Rochi, Amanda laughing. Amazing Amanda, they still have my pics. What was your stripper name, though? Phil Barochi, my family is from Spokane. The real Inya, hi, today is my B-day. Happy birthday, Echo Van, because you never asked. Got slime with Riz on. Amazing Menda, Philip, so cool. You know, it's like my family's from Salt Lake City. Amazing Menda, I might know them. Evil Red Bird, hi. Evil Red Bird, did you perhaps fly out of my sister's ass? Amazing Menda, I'm in Spokane every day. This chat has gotten weird. James Davis, what up here? Evil Redbird, oh whoa. So you did fly out of my sister's ass. I mean, that's the only place I know of where there are evil red birds. Phil Brochi, Mr. Fabulous versus Richard Thifter. Okay, there is nothing fabulous about Richard Thifter. And I mean, only if Godzilla and Biollante are on my side. Because, I mean, goddamn, that pitch. Evil Red Bird, well, it wasn't a yes. Wasn't a no either. Courtney the Pooh, how are you doing, Richard? I'm alright. Smack over your age, 45. James Davis, you look like you got fishing secret on that other screen. Fishing secret? Jason Tuttle, I love Hooters. Well, who doesn't? Hooters are amazing. James Davis, I'm hip on some weight and bait. Evil Red Bird, you're like my brother. He talks exactly like you. Is he a child with a red hand? Flipperochi, King Ghidorah, Godzilla, and Anguirus. Anguirus is a second stringer, dude. But I mean, that's one battle we should get to see is Biollante versus King Ghidorah. I mean, why has that never happened? Because I mean, Biollante makes Godzilla look small. I mean, not the new Godzilla, but the old Godzilla. But I mean, it's like, yeah, Biollante and King Ghidorah. That is a matchup I want to see. Ecovan, bros be out here fishing. I haven't gone fishing since last century. James Davis, yeah, the map over here, left shoulder. It's not a map, it's a picture of asphalt. It's from my blog. Photographs of a Mad Richard. James Davis, yeah, Courtney the Pooh, do you have OnlyFans? Why would I have that? Eco Van, Limo, Courtney. Orochi, do you like Shimo, the frozen monster? I don't think I've seen Shimo. Tomeda, what is 6.9? A good thing ruined by a period. Okay, guys, chat is cooling down. Should I keep going? Philip Rochi, King Kong versus Mechagodzilla. Could be good. I mean, we kind of got that already, though. John Tuttle, click, click, boom. Click, click, boom. Ecovan, I'd start on OnlyFans, but I don't want to worsen the wage gap. You know, guys, OnlyFans is not. At one time, OnlyFans was no dirty content. So, doesn't mean what you think it means. Daisy and Panda. Hi. Is Panda a guinea pig? Because that looks like a guinea pig. Or a fat guy with his shirt open. It's really not complex. Cock it and pull it. It's a guinea pig! Well, did you know that guinea pigs were originally cultivated for sustenance? People used to eat those things. Philip Rochi, no, I won't back down. Gonna stand my ground. Stand me up at the gates of hell, and I won't back down. Daisy and Penda, Toon Toon Saraba. Ecovan, Menda subbed so my OnlyFans, and yet I would have to give it to her for free. Obrochi, been around the world and found that only stupid people are breeding. The cretins cloning and feeding. And I don't even own a TV. Lucky me. Volts, we stream. Ecovan, Philip, Orochi. Maybe they ain't so stupid after all. Dan Rundwell, Ho, got off Gilligan's Island first. Ted Nugent or Ozzy Osbourne? Ozzy. The devil sent a demon to carry him home. John Dillon, Richard, I am black and my parents are white as milk. I am adopted. Okay. You know, Juan, my family wishes I were dead. So long as your parents love you, what difference does it make? Ecovan, sickos. Psycho, somatic etiquette sane. Ooh. I used to think that I could not go on. Juan Delon, sorry for that, Richard. God bless you, man. We got you, brother. You know, bro, my whole life has been like living with a gun to my head. I mean, seriously, it's always been like that. And honestly, I don't know what to do about it. Eco Van. Richard, a sleepy boy. Rick Bancroft said hi. Popito, and then that won't happen. And then what happened? Okay, dude, you need to be more specific. I don't know what you're referring to, and then what happened. Juan de Don, you'll make it through. At least you are not homeless and make us have a good time. Yeah, I'm not homeless despite my sister's best efforts. Rick Bancroft, are you okay? No, dude, I'm not. Daisy and Penda, bro, you are more than enough and you are amazing just the way you are. You know, Mr. Rogers used to say, I love you just the way you are. But I say that don't mean you can't improve. Don Rewald, if you was offered $1 million to with sharks, would you do it? If you were was offered $1 million to with sharks, what do you mean? Do what with sharks? I mean, male sharks have penises, not singular. Daisy and Penda, yeah. Dan Renwald, swim. Oh, yeah, 100%, dude. Sharks don't like the taste of humans very much, so we're generally pretty safe around them. I mean, there are caveats to that. Like, I wouldn't swim in murky water, and it would depend on what kind of sharks. But yeah, I mean, I've actually pet a shark in my lifetime. Wasn't a very big shark, but I mean, sharks are not normally that dangerous to humans. If I had breed with sharks, I would breed a shark. Yeah. Alex, I'm in the bathtub room covering my entire body with jumbo jar of mustard. Well, Daisy and Penda, if you had anything ability, what would it be? Absolute knowledge. Juan de Don, Richard, do you know any jokes? Sure I do. Um, okay, I'm gonna tell Philip's favorite joke here. Okay, this woman is walking home from work. She sees a sign in a shop that says "Parrot, $5." She's always wanted a parrot, so she goes home. Literal trash. Meet and greet Sue and Richard. No. Goes to the shop owner and says, "Why is the parrot only $5?" He says, "Well, I mean, this parrot was a parrot at a house of ill repute, and it says weird things. It was a parrot at a whorehouse. So it says weird things." Girl's like, I can't pass up this deal, so she buys the parrot. She takes it home, sets it up. Parrot looks around, says, "New house, new madam." She thinks about it for a second and she laughs. Like, it's funny, Parrot thinks I'm the madam of the house, like a cat house. So, goes about her day. And then the woman's two teenage daughters come home, and the parrot looks at the two teenage daughters and goes, "New house, new madam, new girls." And like the mom explains, and the girl's like, "Oh yeah, that's real funny," and they all laugh about it. So then, like, the dad comes home from work, and the parrot looks over at the dad and goes, "Oh, hi, Bob." Literal trash. Ecovan. Poor Martha doesn't even know Richard's not reading live chat, Lamo. What up, Martha? Lamo. Where's Martha? I don't see any Martha. Oh, there's Martha. Alice in Chains. Familiar with the name, couldn't recognize him. Daisy and Penda. What's your favorite 90s song? My personal favorite is Never Gonna Give You Up. Glycerine, I think. Well, Brochi, my favorite joke, yeah. Juan is laughing. Dan Dora, would you swim with alligators for $2 million? Okay, swimming with alligators is a little different. I mean, I would need to know the conditions. I would be willing to consider it, but you'd have to show me the conditions first. Literal trash. Can I tell you a joke? Sure. Icklevan. Yes, literal trash. Tell us. Maze Amanda. Dear Penis is my favorite song. It's on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, gotta check that one. Rodney Carrington? My one, not yours. Oprah Margaret Thatcher the Pope. Ego Van, you said you were going to bed, Amanda. Ego Van, I was lied to. Phil Brochi, swim with fully grown saltwater crocodiles in murky water for 3 minutes for $500,000. No, no, you die. There's no. Amazing Amanda, yeah, I'm in bed, lol, watching Richard and doing something else. I'm sure. Wash your hands. Juan de Don, Richard, what countries have you traveled to? None. I have never left the continental United States, unless you count Catalina as outside the continental United States. Patio, best game, StarCraft. Best PC game you play in your life, StarCraft. With Command and Conquer Generals a close second. Ecovan, so the saltwater croc is a non-salt water. Yeah, I'd swim. Daisy and Panda, do you play Roblox? If you do, friend me. I don't know what Roblox is. Justice Robio. Daddy's back. JD's back. Back again. Julian Delon. Richard, why do the Chinese look all the same? They don't. The Chinese are actually a very diverse culture, but you have to get to know, you have to be exposed to Chinese a little better before you start seeing the common differences. But there are many morphologies of the Chinese image. It's just that we as Americans are used to the ones we commonly see. So, no, they all have similar features because they have classic Chinese features that have acclimatized to their environment. But if you spend time with Chinese, they don't all look the same. Juan de Lan, Richard, why do the Serp? Have you played Fable 1? Beptio, boo. Ecovan, Richard, that's on feet. Thoughts on feet? I walk on them. Obrochi, 8674530 Peptio, are you a samurai? No. Ecovan, no, I'm a ninja. Egro the fat ninja will steal your cookies. Serp, Jenny. Fufu. Gabe, when you release Half-Life 3? Ecovan, in the house we love Lady Feether. To Ino, favorite Tupac song? I really don't have one. Was never a big Tupac fan. Peptio, you have a gladius or a katana? I do have. No, I had a katana, but I gave it away. I have two sabers. It's me. Myth me? No. Eagle Van, I have cat claws. Pepio, I like ice cream. Tio ini, taco or burrito? Both. Ikovan, scratches you. Jurserp, would you agree that Eddie Murphy's Party All the Time is the single greatest 80s song ever made? I don't think I've ever heard it. Ecovan, I love that song. Dan Roseflo, would you skydive strapped to an alligator for $3 million? Yes. I mean, look, here's the thing about alligators. I mean, if it's the right size alligator, I'm not afraid of it. Okay? And my right size alligator, I mean like under 200 pounds. Okay? I can kick an alligator's ass. I know how. If it ambushes me, I might have some trouble, but I could kick an alligator's ass. Not an issue. Okay? So I'm not afraid of alligators. Echovan, would you breed an alligator for $50? Huh? Syrup, swim with the saltwater croc would be real challenge. Yeah. Syrup Smith, with his saltwater in tank, have you been skydiving? No. Eco Van, and they were like a hot croc. The Ini, alligators kebab taco. Okay, exactly what is a hot croc? Crocs are not, I mean, they don't look anything like people. They don't have boobs. Literal trash. Well, it's a very deep subject. Oh, dumby dooby doo. I'm in love with oh, dumby dooby doo. I'm in love with oh, dumby dooby doo. I'm in love with you. Wah, 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 wah. Echo Van, a croc with long eyelashes and blonde hair. Would remind me of my sister before she put on the weight. Hello, Co Ben Lenden. Hi, bro. Echo Van, a lager bunkhead croc. Blonde. Jurserp, would you ever eat raw horse like in Japan? Um, Look, I used to own a horse, so I'm not exactly enthusiastic about the concept of eating them, but I might try it if I'm feeling adventurous. I go. Look how I go, swifter than an arrow from a bow. Favorite Elvis song. Heartbreak Hotel. Serpe, do you own any Indian artifacts? No. Ico Van, do you have any sacred relics? No. Intank, what kind of horse did you have? I had a blood bay. Her name was Tammy. Icovan, do you have any Nazi gold? No, I do not. Literal trash, didn't you eat a kitten a couple of streams? Dude, if you keep that crap up, I will ban you. Alright? That is not funny. Jursip, I'm sure it's a horse made for breed for eating, so it probably has may worse fat and tastier flavor from the diet. Again, We just don't eat horses in America. Serpe, have you ever found an arrowhead? No, I have not. Ikovan, we all do crazy things when we're hungry. Yeah, I know. I've been there. Yeah. You know, guys, I keep a certain number of items on my Amazon wish list, and I just purchased two of them. So now I have to find two to put back on there. And I'm kind of at a loss. Okay, so I think one was a book. The other one was Zip Fizz. Okay. What did you buy? I bought a container of Zip Fizz, which is an energy supplement, and I bought The Last Republic by Ryan Macbeth because it's Ryan Macbeth's birthday this month. And in honor of his birthday, he wants us all to donate to a relief effort in Ukraine. So I am going to review his book for his birthday. That my gift to him, because I don't have money to donate, will be to promote his donation and read his book and review it on Random Street Theater. 10, you know, they put horse meat in beef secretly. Eh. Egovan, is it gems or jewels? Um, Ecovan, gems and jewels, I believe, are different things. Technically, I think I could be wrong here, but I think a gem is loose and a jewel is in jewelry. Okay, jewelry is like a thing you wear, but a gem is the loose article. That's at least what the name implies. I could be wrong on that. Eagle Van, I would eat a live bald eagle. They're not considered edible. They don't have any meat on them. On a USA flag plate. Patriot meal. Tomato. Oh, this talking about food makes me hungry. Going to cook pork ribs, smash potatoes, wash it down with nice two-as drought. SS Lad, can you give a birthday shout out to my brother? Okay. Racial slurs get you times out. Cheese cut as dude. Multiple. Where are you born? This cool, or did you happen overnight? It took lots of work. Ecovan, Richard, you should try shrooms. Literal trash. Thoughts on arranged gay marriages? What? I don't believe in gay marriage. I don't believe in arranged marriages at all. Gay marriages are fine. Ecovan, they're biased. Serp, gemstone. Ecovan, I friggin' love jewels. John, can you explain who are the fads when and why is everyone afraid of them? Because they have a lot of attacking power. I had to restart the page. Echovan, John pretending he isn't a Fed. Dan Ronald, would you dress up like Elvis Presley for $50 on your next show? Depends on who's paying for the costume. Ecovan, John pretending Jack plays Fortnite. Hi. Sputnik Entertainment. Richie, your favorite Russian is here. No, favorite Russian is Radioactive Bullet. Jack plays Fortnite. How are you? I'm alright, dude. I'm trying to find I have two Amazon wish lists. I have one for where I just store items I want to buy, and one where there's items where everyone can buy. And I have a limited number of items on one list, unlimited on the other. And I'm trying to find a certain book that a person I know wrote, because I bought a book off my wish list. Now I want to put a book back. Which is dumb because I have all kinds of books to read, but Sputnik Entertainment, miss hanging out with you. Well, I did miss you, I will admit that. Portuguese Jim, Chris Farley reincarnated. Baby Saja, yeah. Surpy, Rice Krispies. Hippie Josh, are you? Chandler from Friends. I have never seen Friends, so I don't get that reference. I mean, seriously, guys. Jack plays Fortnite. Do you remember me from last time? You can call me Jack, by the way. I remember you, Jack. I mean, not much, but I remember the name. To Ini. Is science dead? No. Serp. Chandler Ping. Sputnik Entertainment. Richie. What is the photo today? It is a photo of asphalt in Glendale, California. False colored. You see the asphalt is cracking and there is natural debris within. I thought this would make beautiful photographs, so I took picture with my phone. I believe was Samsung Galaxy at the time. Baby Saja, Sigma Riz, Alpha Gaffet Sigma Rizzler, Nu. Nu. Goatman, what the if have you so much hair, dog? My 35-year-old ass is bald. Your ass should not be that hairy. I mean, it's no problem hair falling off your ass. Who is looking at ass anyway? Portuguese Jim, have you have a GIS map on the screen? No, I have picture of asphalt. Trust me, is picture of asphalt. I don't know why you think he's ass. Dan Reynolds, would you fort a Chewy which one would get off Gilligan's Island first? Well, Ford would break down first. Sputnik Entertainment. Richie, how's the weather in LA? I like it good tonight. It's hot. It's hot in LA and it's sticky. Balls stick to underwear. It's not fun. I hate it when my balls stick. Baby Saja, you're rich. Would you do if I super chat $100? I do not know, Baby Saja. What do you want me to do for $100? Soja, you have beautiful cat. I love your cat. Want to play with cat. Sputnik Entertainment, how's the club next door doing, Busy Bub? It's doing fine. Cat looks like my peaches. I love my peaches. Baby Soldier, I don't know where. I mean, if you're going to pay $100, it best ask. Best come up with what you really want. Used to think that I could not go on. Life was just another awful song. But now I know the meaning of true love. Now I have the strength to carry on. Oh. Oh, finally some chats. No? Okay. Syrup, do you have any fossils? Yes, I have a fossil of a fish. My mother purchased it many years ago. Silver Token 757. You alright? Do I look alright? Dan Rodville, getting off Gilligan's Island is fast, Trump or Biden? Well, they find Trump faster by the smell. Rick Brankoff said hi. Just a minute said hi. Sputnik Entertainment. Rich, what was talking about the club might to work? You are horrible with reading tonight. Guess you and your cat been doing some lines tonight. I've been doing pumpkin buzzballs. Silver Tone 757. I don't know. I've never seen you before or met you, lol. Girl Trash. I'm thinking of getting a new pet from a shelter, Richard. Oh. Always a good idea. Know any women's shelters in LA? No, all the ones I worked at were shut down after the pandemic. Okay, phone screwing up. Syrup, I have lots of tree fossils and seashells and tuberm fossils found in my area. What's your area? I mean, if you're an LA local, I would definitely come down and hunt fossils with you. I mean, I haven't done that in a very long time. Um, I mean, guys, my mother was a very interesting person, and she had a profound love of science. So, she loved, like, we went to go see the Petrified Forest as kids. That was a vacation for her. So, Syrup, East USA. Well, I'm on the west side. Silverstone 757. I've got loads of coral fossils. Cool. I mean, guys, I am definitely working on getting a PO box. The thing is, though, I have to talk to my mail person because what I want is a PO box in a different state because it's very restricted to ship things to California. So things like, for example, uh, kangaroo jerky, I cannot have in California. So if I had a PO box, excuse me, if I had a PO box in like Nevada, that might be possible. Dad Rodlothbald, how would get off Gilligan's Island first, Gilligan or the Professor? The Professor, obviously, because he's not stupid. Rick Brancroft, bless you, Richard. Thank you, man. Sherpy, are they afraid kangaroos will start growing? Dude, we here in California are dumb when it comes to restricting things. Like, there was a computer that you couldn't buy in California. Rick Bendikrov, you're welcome. It's like you can't get the better computers here in California because they're afraid they're going to burn too much power. It's like, oh yeah, yeah, that's the issue. Computers. I mean, it's weed farms that's been the issue forever, but no, no, suddenly it's computers. Sputnik Entertainment. Booba, I don't hang air not much anymore because salty you seem sadder and sadder. Love you, but the security job seems to be taking a toll on you. I mean, I'm under a lot of stress, but then I've always been under a lot of stress, so I don't know. Toini, California knows how to party. Indeed, we do. Don Ronald, does McDonald's use kangaroo meat in their hamburgers? You think they use meat? Syrup, have you heard of Ishi? No. Dress what's your favorite whiskey? Wild Turkey 101. Sputnik Entertainment, see brother, you say talk, not talk, love you still. I'm a little distracted, to be completely honest with you. I'm working on something here. Have limited time. It's nearly 2 in the morning. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. 2 hours. Order. Okay. Book is back on wish lists. I am now Bubblegum Apocalypse Noir by R. Sterling Caradoy is officially on my Amazon wish list. And for those of you that don't know, R. Sterling Caradoy is actually a subscriber of mine. He's an author, but he does the Atomic Snack Bar here on YouTube. Signing Sabrina, sup chat. Warwick, Scooby Doo. Warwick, I sub. The Arse, donate $400. Well, you know the Arse, if you're throwing money around, Signing Sabrina will sell you nudes. I don't know how much they are, but she she is something else to see. But you got to pay to see that, and it's worth it. Red Runweld, Old Grandad Whiskey. You like or ever had never had Old Grandad? I mean, Ruben, Big Mac coming up. Suris, Ishi was the last Indian that we know of to make flint arrowheads. He walked out of the forest and into society in 1911 in Corvallis, California. Okay. Um, like I say, guys, I am a food blogger. I do drinking, and basically what I do is I go to the store and I see what's on sale and I buy what's on sale. Sputnik Entertainment, where's the kitties? They're in another room. They don't always join me in these. The Aris, where is the food? Richard reviews everything. But anyway, it's like I say, coon beef hash. You could stream 12 hours, take us to a security job with you so we can see what it's like. You cannot stream from my work. It's both not permitted and there's no internet. You cannot access the internet from my work. The arse. Are you a gooner? No, I have your mom for that. Why would I goon when she'll fuck me off any time? I mean, let's be honest here. Shouldn't gooning be the backup plan? Really? Really? Alright, guys, it's been almost 2 hours. I gotta go. So I will see you folks later. I'm Richard.